Hey everybody, this is Peter Palmiotti, and this is day 19 of my 100 days of making comics. And I thought I'd talk a little bit about Creator-Owned. Creator-Owned is a group on Facebook for comic readers, comic makers, some are comic enthusiasts. So I put out the word recently, well, a while back, and for anybody and everybody who wanted to do a little intro video, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes, more or less, talking about who they are, what they're working on, what their background is, that sort of thing, and being comic creators 2 successfully finished before the deadline. The rest will be following shortly. So I present to you Randy, aka Randall, and Boon to be following my words here. I plan to gather all of them, whoever is able to meet the second deadline, to something I hope will be very lots of fun. But so you get these 2 right now. I'll let you know where the whole group of them will be. What happened to my audio? Oh, okay. Yeah, and following them will be day 19 for me. I finished page 4 of Blood Rights, the book I'm doing with a team, the ink on it. Don't know where the accent came from. But yeah, had a lot of fun working on the page. You'll see clips of it, because I didn't film. Because it was more technical stuff. I didn't want to film the top of my head as my eye was near the page. So yeah, you'll see Randy and Boon, then you'll see the clips, and that will be the end of the video. I hope you stay tuned for all of it. The guys had a lot of fun, and I certainly did as well. So here we go. Talk to him, Randy.
Hi, my name is Randall Bishop. I am a Virgo and I like long walks on the beach. I feel like I'm doing one of those VHS dating things from the 1980s because I was around in the 1980s, and as a coincidence, my work started in the 1980s. Well, not really. I was a kid then. I'm just rambling at this point.
You're doing well.
All right, awesome.
Be more Italian, more Argentinian, like me. Ma cosa succede?
So, I've been told that I have to be more Italian and more Argentinian by my friend Juan
Not
Carlos.
so much.
Well, my name is Randall Bishop. This is my comic book, The Hawk of New York. It was a early return to newsprint. It heralded the return to newsprint movement that Alterna Comics and I think a few others have picked up on that the people actually want. I have in my hands the first issue. In it is, I was experimenting not just with the paper quality, but with incorporating lyrics into the story. So this one's actually from the old Hungry Like the Wolf song by Duran Duran that everybody knows. I took some more obscure songs from the 80s and I had bands cover them. It is a full spectrum of music from across different genres. If that makes any sense at all. I have no idea if it does. This kind of caught the attention of a boutique label out of Atlanta, Georgia called Jim Turn Records. And they've put together a compilation CD that you should definitely check out. But also have a single to go along with the full-length soundtrack that has 15 different recording artists and 17 different songs on it. You should definitely check it out if you haven't already. But this is old news. This is 2014, 2015 stuff. The 3rd issue features Trevor Hawkins' cover art. The 4th issue Features Mitch Faust cover art. You might know him from Dragon Con and some of his epic fantasy. The 5th issue has Mark Texeira. Mark Texeira, yes, that Mark Texeira from Marvel Comics Ghost Rider run was involved in the cover. He was an absolute dream come true for me to work with because I've been a long time Ghost Rider fan. And in fact, I've been moving the series forward. I'm about to get ready to release issue 6 whenever the art's done. I've been staying very busy, and there's a lot to talk about. Trying to get my jitters out. Grease Ink magazine, where every month they run a one-page strip version of The Hawk of New York. Or possibly you've heard of some of my music, although I doubt it, unless maybe we were in a band together, which is entirely possible because I've been in a lot of bands that mostly went nowhere, but that's okay, because that's just how it goes in the music industry. My friend Juan Carlos is from Argentina. Together we've made some videos together, and we're working on a couple right now. One of them is Mantelpiece. Mantelpiece Band is a awesome, I don't know what you want to call it, but it's kind of like a more modern version of Pink Floyd, and their music has just got this grandeur that I could only grasp at in my own music. The hope is to release it as a graphic novel. I want this to go as big and far as wide as it can go. Hopefully get on some streaming services. That'd be really great. There's not much more to tell. I mean, actually, there's quite a bit more to tell, but I only have 3 minutes, and I'm really sorry about that. Yeah, check me out when I'm in a recording studio. Now, I try to hit conventions as often as possible, although I'm currently in Germany. Juan and I are going to a convention in Munich in a couple weeks, so hopefully we'll get a table there. Put in a request, but my German's a little rusty, so we'll see if I get an answer.
Drinking
lots of
German beer.
Lots of beer, lots of Hefeweizen.
From Bavaria, Bavaria.
I can't say that. Kids are watching this one.
Okay, no.
Buy Hawk of New York products and Hawk of New York related products. I've got 3 different comic books out that are associated with the Time Bound Entertainment label. One of which is this lovely comic book here, Killing Time. The other one, unfortunately, I don't have with me. It's called The Ambassador. It's based on the life and adventures of Wes Connolly, a Alabama native citizen who owns a 1941 Indian Sports Scout.
It's fine. That's great.
I'm currently doing work for the band called The Silvers. They're out in California, and they're putting together a cartoon pitch for their music video series. They've got some amazing work. I've got 2 albums of work of theirs right behind me, and some tons of videos for you to watch on YouTube. It's Silvers with an I, just the way it should be spelled, not the other one. The band that used to be called Silver Laughter and is now called The Silvers. But to make a long story short, I'd like to take my work as high as it could possibly go. I frequently have no idea what I'm doing. Things take forever, much longer than I would prefer. I've got a Patreon page. Please check that out. And that's about it, I guess. Time Bound Entertainment, we pioneer inspiration. I like being able to just gesture to things like this video right here. This video, is this framed up right? I can't.
That's cool.
Yeah? Okay, what about now? Is this better?
That's better.
Yeah, okay, good. Alright. Well, I've got a lot planned for the universe. I've got a Patreon. Be sure to follow my Patreon. I've got a store that sells printed comic books. I've got comic books up on Comixology now, for crying out loud. So you need to pop on over to timebound.co. It's across the bottom here. This is the bottom. Oh, these are my boobs. No, never mind. But that's another story. Seriously, I want to take my comics as far as the wind will carry them, and hopefully get into some kind of streaming service. So thanks for following me, and stay vigilant.
Okay, Boon, take it away.
Konnichiwa, mi amigos. I'm Boon. I'm an artist, musician, wordsmith, and I tattooed professionally for almost 20 years. I did my first pop culture convention in 2012. It was Wizard World's Comic-Con New Orleans, and I've been hooked ever since. I retired from the tattoo industry in December 2013, and I've been working on my own graphic novel, The Chronicle of Gears. It's become a much bigger project than I anticipated, so I completed a smaller project in the meantime. I wrote a book of short stories, Shadow in a Jar. It's available at Amazon.com and Ingram Spark. What you're seeing here is a side-by-side comparison, CreateSpace versus Ingram Spark. In my opinion, the quality is pretty much the same. However, there is a difference in the covers. For the CreateSpace version, I made the cover in RBG mode, and the Ingram Spark cover, I did it in CMYK mode, which is supposedly better for printing. The Ingram Spark cover is closer to how it looks on my computer monitor. So now that's out of the way, I'll be taking the 100 Days of Making Comics challenge. So I'll wrap this up with a shout out to a few dudes that I highly recommend checking out. I'll leave links to their channels in the description. In no particular order, Jeff Lafferty, Scott Circlin, Joshua Kimball, Corey Kerr, and last but not least, Peter Palmiotti. Until next time.
Hey everybody, so what I'm going to do is just show you the page as it looks right now. There's some detailing that needs to be done, all of the technical nature, but I'm going to do it sort of off camera. Yes, there's a few clouds there that I have to brush in, but there's a bunch of windows there. Those windows, couple lines, doodads, some trees, couple windows, doors. But that's it. That's all that jazz. And I'll take a picture here and there, and then I'll film again at the end. So, alright, so I got the door and those windows done. Woohoo! On to what's next. Alright, so another pass. I will mention that I haven't erased the pencils, so it might not look as good as you see it here, but it might be a little more blotchy or whatever, but you know, it's like, as long as you fudge in the details and colors go over that, and it'll look fine. So I got these tree details, a lamppost, a wall, and I gotta tweak these windows a little crooked, so I'll get those in and do the dome up there, and then clouds in the background. The big details will be the big round windows, which will take a little effort, but see you again soon. Alrighty, so trees are done. Then just a couple of clouds there. Got the dome done. So I got the window shine and that window to do, those clouds. I still got all this to do, which I'll get to soon. But I fudged in these lines, which I don't know how to exactly have a wayfly, a template, but good enough. And yeah, so we're getting there. All right, see you again soon. As a birdie. Okay, one last video segment. So I did the clouds, so you can see all that. Did the window up there. So that's all done. Then panel 2. That's all done. Yeah, I fudged some of it, but this all gets shrunken down, so it will look fine. I could have, let's see, can I point? I could have thickened up that line, but that's fine. Great colors will make this look phenomenal. Now, as a whole, let's see if we can get. I really love this page. It's a nothing page, meaning it's all backgrounds, but background pages are important to story. But yeah, I'm really happy, and this will so pop with the right colors. So okay, that's it for today. I'll see you again next time. Love you all. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that jazz. Peace.